Good morning, students. In the previous lecture, we have done integration by using the trigonometric functions. Today, we will do few standard formulae to do integration. In this section, we mention below some important formulae of integration, and we will apply these. First, we will convert the given question in a standard form. Then we will do question by using the formulae. Here's the first formulae, that is integration of 1 upon x square minus a square. This is the first formula which will do integration of 1 upon x square minus a square with respect to dx. The answer of this integration, which is in standard form, that is 1 upon 2a into log of x minus a upon x plus a plus constant. Now second, integration of 1 upon a square minus x square with respect to x, this is 1 upon 2a log a plus x upon a minus x plus constant. You have to put mod sign with the log function because log function is always positive. Integration of 1 upon x square plus a square with respect to x, that is 1 upon a tangent inverse x upon a. And fourth formula, 1 upon under the root x square minus a square, that is equal to log mod of x plus root x square minus a square plus constant. And integration of 1 upon under the root a square minus x square is equal to sine inverse x upon a plus constant. And 6 is 1 upon root x square plus a square is equal to log x plus root x square plus a square plus constant. All these formulae are proved by using the concepts as I told you. Here the derivation of the first formula is given. Read the derivations of these formulas and you will get the idea, but you have to learn all these formulae to apply on given question. Here is a type which we'll study today also, that is to find the integration of 1 upon quadratic equation. 1 upon quadratic equation. That is done by using the process in which we'll use the concept of completing the square method. Second, we will do integration of 1 upon under the root quadratic. In previous, only 1 upon quadratic. In second, integration of 1 upon under the root quadratic with respect to the given variable. Third one, that is linear upon quadratic integration. And next one, linear upon under the root quadratic. This is the next one, linear upon under the root quadratic. We will convert the given function into the standard form, then we will integrate the function. Now here is an example. Let's do the example. Example number 8. As example number 8 is integration of dx upon x square minus 16. X square up minus 16. As you can write 16 as 4 square. Now this becomes integration of 1 upon x square minus a square. What is a here? Here a is 4. Now you can write it by using the formula, that is 1 upon 2a log of x minus a upon x plus a plus constant. Now a is 4, so it becomes 1 upon 8 into log x minus 4 upon x plus 4 plus constant. Now second part, integration of 1 upon root 2x minus x square. Now make the statement in the root sign by using the completing square method. Make it complete perfect square. Now 2x minus x square. Now you can add and subtract 1 in the equation. You can add 1 and subtract 1. Now you can arrange the statement like this. 1 is taking here, this 1, arrange the statement and taking minus and common, 1 plus x square minus 2x. Now you can write it at 1 minus x minus 1 whole square. 1 can be written as 1 square. So this is integration of 1 square means constant square, a square minus x square with respect to x. Now you can see here, this x minus a can be written as t. Substitution take place, dx is equal to dt. Now it becomes 1 minus t square. Now you can see here it is a square minus x square. What is the formula? Here is under root sign there, put the under root sign. So it is the under root of a square minus x square. This comes out equal to sine inverse x, that is sine inverse t, and t is x minus 1. So answer will be sine inverse x minus 1. Now come to the example number 9. In the example number 9, first part, integration of 1 upon x square minus 6x plus 13 with respect to x variable. Now make the perfect square by adding and subtracting the coefficients half square. Coefficient of x is 6 and its half is 3, and square the 3, add the 3 square and subtract the 3 square. It becomes x minus 3 square and plus 4. Now you can write this quadratic as x minus 3 square plus 2 square. Now x minus 3 is t. So now it becomes 1 upon t square plus a square with respect to t. That will be integrated by using the standard formula. Now this is standard formula. You can see here it is x square suppose in the formula. So that you can apply 1 upon a tangent inverse x upon a. X is t here, put the value of t. In the second part, whenever you try to make the function perfect square, you have to check whether the coefficient of x square is 1 or not. Here in the first part, it was 1. That's why no need of the first step is required. But here the coefficient is 3. So first of all, make the coefficient 1. It means you have to take common 3 from the quadratic. So it becomes the coefficient x square is 1 now. Then you can apply the completing square method. Yes, here is the concept. Here is the concept. You are taking 3 common. X square plus 13x upon 3 minus 10 upon 3, because first step to make the perfect square is to make the coefficient of x square 1. So that's why we have taken 3 common. Now what you have to do? You have to do the half of coefficient of x. It means it becomes 13 upon 6 and square it. Add this statement and subtract this statement in the given quadratic. So it becomes x square plus 13x upon 3 minus 10 upon 3 plus 13 upon 6 whole square minus 13 upon 6 whole square. Now you have to collect the terms. You will get x plus 13 upon 6 whole square. First, second, and this term you can collect. This becomes a plus b whole square. And collect these two terms and you will get 17 upon 6 square. 17 upon 6 square. So, question becomes this one. Now put this is t. Convert it into standard form. You are getting standard form, and that is 1 upon t square minus 17 upon 6 whole square. It means integration of 1 upon x square minus a square. You have to apply this formula and you will get answer. This is a standard form now. This is log of x minus a upon log x plus a. Here is the formula. 1 upon 2a log x minus a upon x plus a. Now you can do the question. Simplify it. The next part is integration of. Now again here you have to make the coefficient of x square 1, but it is in root sign, then you have to take common in root only. Don't take this 5 outside. First you take common, then simplify it and then take the numeric value outside of the root. First take the common 5, you are getting x square minus 2x upon 5, 1 upon root 5. Now you can take it outside. Now make the perfect square. To make the perfect square, what you have to do? You have to take the half and square it. This becomes 1 upon 5 square. It means you have to add 1 upon 5 square and subtract 5 square. When you collect these terms, you are getting x minus 1 upon 5 whole square minus 1 upon 5 square. Now here is a formula. When you put this is equal to t, we are getting integration of standard formula under the root t square minus a square. Apply this formula. Now here is the formula you have to apply. Log x plus root x square minus 1 upon 5 whole square plus constant. Now this is the answer of the third part. Now come to the example number next. In the example number 10, here is a type integration of linear upon quadratic and linear upon under the root quadratic. This form is in the next example. Now first part is x plus 2 upon 2x square plus 6x plus 5 with respect to x. Now you have to apply the technique. Write down the statement linear is equal to a times of derivative of the quadratic plus b. A and b are the constants. When you simplify this derivative, you are getting 4x plus 6. Now question becomes x plus 2 is equal to a times of 4x plus 6 plus b. Now this becomes 4ax plus 6a plus b is equal to x plus 2. Now when you compare means coefficient of x of the right hand side and left hand side, it is 1. It means 4a is equal to 1. When you compare constant terms, 6a plus b will be equal to 2. Now solve these two equations. A is equal to 1 by 4. Put this a here. You will get b, that is also can be calculated. This is 1 by 2. Now the question is what? You can write x plus 2 as x plus 2 is equal to a times of a means what? 1 by 4 times of derivative of 4x plus 6 plus b is 1 by 2. It means x plus 2 can be replaced by this statement 1 by 4 times of 4x plus 6 plus 1 by 2. Now here is the type. When you replace this x plus 2 by this statement, then you can split the denominator. First statement will go to the denominator here. Here denominator, you are getting this statement. These two statements you will get. Now these are if in standard form, then you can integrate directly. If these are not in standard form, then it means you have to convert it into standard form. It is written, it is suppose that first integration is I1, second integration is I2. Now we will integrate these I1 and I2. Now integrate I1. I1 means this, put this denominator equal to t. Its derivative is 4x plus 6, which is the numerator part. So dt upon t, log of t plus constant, and log of t means 2x square plus 6x plus 5 plus constant, that is C1. Now integrate the second part. In the second part, you have to make the statement perfect square. First, you have to take common 2, make the coefficient of x square 1. When you take common 2, you are getting x square plus 3x plus 5 by 2. And then add and subtract. What you have to add? Half of the coefficient of x square. Half of coefficient is 3 by 2. Its square is 3 by 2 square. Adding 3 by 2 square and subtracting 3 by 2 square. When you collect these three terms, you will get x plus 3 whole square. And when you solve these two, 5 by 2 and 3 by 2 whole square, you're getting 1 by 2 whole square. Now put x plus 3 by 2 equal to t, and it will be now in a standard form, 1 upon t square plus a square. When there is a, yes, here is a 1 upon t square plus a square. Now apply the standard formula, 1 upon 2a into tangent inverse t upon a, or you can say x upon a, plus constant. This is the answer. Put the value of t back to the statement. Now if there is a root sign in the question, then if there is a root sign, then question becomes little bit different. Integration of 1 upon under the root t square plus a square. Now you know the formula of this, and you can apply that formula on such type of question also. That is the second part of this example. We can see here in the example. This is example, second part. Here is the root sign. Other question is, whole question is same, but root sign is there in the question. Just you have to apply the formula of root formula. We have studied two types of formula, 1 upon quadratic and 1 upon under the root quadratic. Both are of in a standard form, then you can apply it directly. Now here's exercise 7.4. All the question of exercise 7.4 are easy one. This is the exercise which is easier one comparatively other previous exercise. So you can do this exercise here on. Try this exercise. Hope you will do. Thank you. Have a nice day.